Imagine waking up, opening your window, and staring death in the face. The metallic clashing of 1,000 swords being drawn, the neighing of hundreds of horses, and the relentless siege of an elite army that traveled all night with a single goal: to take your head. The despair was so overwhelming that the young servant cried out, "It's our end!" But with just one short sentence, the Prophet Elisha proved that the danger we see is minuscule compared to the power that surrounds us. Today, you will discover why fear is merely an illusion for those who have not yet opened their eyes. What was hidden on that mountain will change the way you look at your own problems. But before we reveal what happened next, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. This helps bring this message of hope to those who feel surrounded by fear. We are in the 9th century BC. Israel is living through days of paranoia. King Ben-Hadad of Syria possesses the most feared army in the region, but he has a problem. His war plans are being read like open books. Every ambush, every strategic move is mysteriously leaked. The Syrian palace is consumed by hatred. They aren't just fighting soldiers, they are fighting something they cannot see: the omniscience of God, revealed through one man. The king screams, "Who is the spy?" But the answer is disturbing. No one. It's the Prophet Elisha. He hears even what you whisper in your bedroom. The idea that a man can hear thoughts from miles away terrifies the king. He makes an irrational decision: to mobilize a heavy armada, chariots, and cavalry to capture just one prophet and his servant in the small village of Dothan. Elisha has no army. He has no walls. His only weapon is his connection to the Almighty. He is at the center of the target because he is the bridge between heaven and earth. That night, while the village slept, the siege was closed. The silence of the dawn was broken by the sound of Syrian infantry occupying every exit, every trail, every hope of escape. The sun begins to rise. Elisha's young servant steps out for his morning routine. As he looks toward the horizon, the water bucket falls from his hands. The glint of Syrian shields reflects the morning light in every direction. He doesn't just see soldiers. He sees a death sentence. He runs inside, face pale, and asks the question that echoes in the soul of every human being in crisis. "My lord, what shall we do?" Logic said they were dead. The servant looked at the physical world, and the math was simple. 2 against thousands. Often we do the same math. We look at the bank account, the medical diagnosis, or the enemy pursuing us and declare, "It's over." The servant's mistake was believing that what he saw was all that existed. Elisha stands up. He doesn't run to the window. He doesn't even glance at the Syrian army. He looks at his servant with a peace that borders on insanity and says, "Do not fear, for those who are with us are more than those who are with them." The servant must have thought that fear had finally driven the prophet mad. Where were these allies? The door was locked. The horizon was taken by enemies. Then, the most impactful moment of the narrative occurs. Elisha prays, "Lord, open his eyes that he may see." Note that Elisha didn't ask for the army of fire to descend. He asked for the servant to realize they were already there. Suddenly, the scales fall from the young man's eyes. He looks at the mountain above the Syrians, and his cry of fear turns into a stunned silence. The mountain was ablaze. Thousands of chariots and horses of pure fire surrounded the Syrians. The hunter was, unknowingly, inside a celestial furnace. The Syrians advance. Elisha walks out to meet them and asks God to strike them with blindness. In an instant, the most powerful army in the world becomes a group of lost men, fumbling in the dark. Elisha leads them personally, not to the slaughterhouse, but into the heart of Israel's capital. The confrontation ends with the king of Israel asking if he should kill them, and Elisha responding, "Give them a feast." The war was won without a single drop of blood being shed. The Syrian army returned home with a clear message. You cannot defeat someone who fights in a dimension you cannot see. Peace reigned because of a vision. The mystery of divine protection was unveiled through the faith of one man and the opening of the eyes of another. The question I leave you with today is, what are you seeing? The enemy army or the chariots of fire? Perhaps your help doesn't need to arrive. It might already be there, just waiting for you to ask God to open your eyes. If you believe you are not alone, comment below, "Open my eyes," and share this video with someone who needs protection today.